Hi, I'm Lauren Fritsch. I'm the creator of the Joy Money Matrix, and in this video we're talking about principle number 2 of the Joy Imperative. That is the permission slip. This is one of the most important principles in the Joy Imperative, and it's really important because the permission slip is tied inextricably to guilt. Now, let me just tell you a story. When I first started out in being self-employed, for many years in my self-employment, on Mondays I would sit down at my computer and I would start working because I felt like I had to do that. I didn't have deadlines on Mondays, but I felt like because everybody else was working, I should probably work too. I felt guilty. Guilt, especially for women, is a social norm. It is something we are accustomed to feeling, whether it's induced, self-induced, or induced from other people. Women love to be judgmental, though not all women are, and we also hold ourselves to just incredibly high standards and can become so conditioned to what other people are saying we have to do or should do or our business should look like that guilt can creep in. And it is one of the most difficult things to get rid of when we're trying to create a business that is prioritizing our joy and our money using that paradigm shift that we learned about in the first video. For example, I was talking to a woman. She is a coach. She is also a mom, and she said that she felt guilty using time during the day, during the school day, while her little one was at school, to go and work out, because she felt guilty that she should be using that time to do work and build her business. And that is what this principle is all about. The permission slip is saying, here is your permission on a silver platter to start doing something, work out during the middle of the day, or to stop doing something, Facebook ads. So whatever it is for you to start doing or stop doing, you know what? Stay right there. I'm gonna go get a permission slip so you can see exactly what they look like. Boom. Oops, I just dropped them. Ooh. Okay, this is what the permission slips look like. Boom. Everybody who gets a Joy Money Matrix box gets one, and it's a notepad that I highly recommend people write out and then stick in front of their desks, because you are going to come up against your conditioning over and over, and your little monkey mind is going to say, hey, you should be doing something else. And then you have to use the permission slip to override that conditioning in order to make changes that prioritize joy and money. It can be tough, especially if everybody around you is like, hustle, work all night long, burn the midnight oil, whatever, work nonstop, don't go to the gym. And so it's really important that you have someone actively telling you, hey, you have permission to prioritize your joy and to prioritize money at the same time. And in fact, when you prioritize your joy, the money increases. It also feels a lot better when you get it, because you have more space. I want to make sure that I hit everything. One thing I want to mention before we end this video is that I've worked with a lot of CEOs of very large companies, $100 million, billion-dollar organizations in annual revenue, and they're typically men. And these guys work a lot. They work hard, no doubt. But guess what they do? They go to the gym in the middle of the day. They outsource a lot of things that maybe you had never thought of outsourcing. And guess what? They don't feel guilty. Now, part of that is gender-based, right? Because women are historically, we're conditioned to do certain jobs and activities and play certain roles in our families. And but part of it is just that they're saying, you know what? This is vital. It's important that I work out because I feel better and I have more energy and I can be more present to my work and to my family. As far as delegating some of the things that maybe women would take on, they don't feel any guilt about saying, you know what, someone's going to come and take the kids to school every day, or someone's going to come and do all of our laundry and magically put it away. Zero guilt. Now, they're working with resources that are grand, and yet there's still something in there for all of us to learn. We can let ourselves off the hook. give ourselves the permission slip that we need to stop feeling guilty and prioritize, finally, our joy and our money. So that's the second principle of the Joy Money Matrix, the Joy Imperative. And join me for the next video. We're going to talk about principle number 3.